Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of our series, Faith and Fitness. You've made it to week 3. And what that means is you've got some momentum that is building. That snowball is getting bigger as it's rolling down the hill. And you're getting ready to really get into that position where you're going to begin to see some of the fruit of your labor. You're going to begin to see some of the results of the work that you've been putting in if you choose to keep going, if you choose to stay grounded. Keep up the good work, keep up the hard work, keep doing hard things, keep pushing your body physically, and you're going to see the results that you wanted to see at the beginning of the year. Well, in this video, I want to talk about killing desires before they kill you. Have you ever noticed that in life, most of the time, the things that end up taking people's lives, whether it be taking their life, just physically, or if it's taking the quality of their life, it's usually things that they enjoy in the moment, in a season, just for a short period of time. But the effects of what they're enjoying in the moment are going to last for a long time. And if we're not careful, we'll become addicted to certain things. Our body will begin to crave certain things that are actually bad for us, specifically things that we don't learn to enjoy in moderation. And the negative effects, the side effects of that are absolutely overwhelming. It will derail your health journey. And listen to me, friends, it will also derail your faith journey. It goes hand in hand. This series is all about how we can use our faith to inspire us to a greater level of fitness. When I talk about killing desires before they kill you, I'm talking about some pretty big things. Let me deal with one of the biggest things. Let me deal with my own desire. Let's talk about sugar. Let's talk about sweets. Let's talk about Snickers, Mr. Goodbar, peanut M&Ms, Kit Kat, Milk Duds. Let's talk about cake. Let's talk about ice cream. Let's talk about sopapillas. Let's talk about sugar. Sugar and sweets are one of those things that we can quickly become addicted to. I don't know about you, but every day, usually around, 2 o'clock, I start feeling that crash and the need for a pick-me-up. And years ago, I used to swing by the convenience store and I'd pick me up a Dr. Pepper and a Snickers. Now, at the time, I was a little younger and I wasn't really thinking about the side effects that this negative habit might be having on me. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that just because I'm feeling a little afternoon slump doesn't mean that I should go and dump sugar into my body, especially not excessive amounts of sugar, like Dr. Pepper and a Snickers. A king-size Snickers at that, not regular size. And so sugar, although in small quantities, can be enjoyed. Listen, I don't want to take away your birthday cake. I don't want to take away your candy when you go to the movies, but you're not going to the movies every day, and you're not celebrating a birthday every day. We're talking about everyday habits that might be killing you softly and slowly. Sugar is one of those things. I personally have to watch my sugar intake because it appears that diabetes might run in my family. And so I would encourage you, if sugar is one of those things that you struggle with, I want you to begin to kill that desire. Now, maybe for you, you are an all or nothing person. If that's you, kill it today and don't let it ever rear its head again. If that's not you, just start cutting back. Make some small decisions to cut back a little at a time until you're at a manageable place in your sugar intake. And then don't forget to reward yourself, but reward yourself maybe with, a bite-sized candy bar and not a king-size candy bar. You don't have to just totally do away with it necessarily, but regulate it, monitor it, get it under control, because if you don't, it might just be a desire that is killing you. Things like alcohol. I know alcohol is a big topic, especially when we're talking about faith and fitness, but you have got to cut out things like alcohol. What I've learned in my own life is that for most people, they do not know how to not consume alcohol in abundance. Most people that I know, they start drinking and they drink way too much. Moderation is something that they are not good at. And so what we need to do is we need to consider the negative effects that this is having, not just on our physical body, but also, listen to me carefully, the Bible is clear about some of the negative effects that alcohol can have on us. And so let's think about those desires that are killing us, whether it be something that's killing us quickly or something that's going to kill us over time, and we're not going to live as long as we should and could. In order to do that, I want to give you the word diet. D-I-E-T. And the word diet starts with the word die. D-I-E. In other words, something's got to die. You got to kill something. In your everyday life, you're going to have to control your diet. Something's going to have to die. Kill those desires. And the word diet ends with the letter T, which also resembles a cross. Now check this out, because this is what the book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 24 says. Those who belong to Christ have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. I have always heard that preached about crucifying dirty desires, nasty desires of your flesh. But I've never heard someone mention those desires that are killing us slowly. Things like sugar, things like alcohol. Crucify your flesh. Bring it, if you have to, man, bring it before the Lord and say, God, take this desire away from me. In fact, if you're praying for that, I want you to drop a comment in the box. Let me know how I can be praying for you in an area of your life that you're looking to crucify your flesh. I also want to let you know that in your spiritual journey, there are times that and things that we're gonna have to crucify. I mean, there are addictions, things like social media. These are things that we've got to get control of, which means some of you might need to just cut it off altogether. Some you just need to just scale back. Watch your screen time. Your iPhone will help you out with that. We've got to just really be conscientious of the things we're allowing in our mind, in our heart. We've got to crucify the flesh. Maybe you got a bad habit of gossiping. Crucify the flesh. Gossip isn't good for anyone. Crucify your flesh. And last but not least, I want to leave you with this. Food can either be your energy. It can be what gives you energy and drives you, or it can be your enemy. And if you're in a season of your life where what you're consuming in your diet is killing you, I want to encourage you to crucify that flesh and its desires so you can see the results that you've been praying and dreaming for. And I want to walk with you in this journey this year. This is your year to thrive. 2025, you can thrive both in your faith and in your fitness. I'm here for you. I'm so glad we've made it this far, and I can't wait to see you next week. If you've been enjoying this series, would you do me a favor? Not only comment, but hit the like button and subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything that we are putting out this year. I can't wait to see you next week. Have an amazing week. Crush those goals, and we'll be back really soon.